Hey, welcome to CUNTV with me, Dane Pilates, and Eddie Sovereign.
Hi.
We're going to talk about music at its highest level. Obviously, we have a greater understanding of the music business and what's real because of our knowledge, which is far, far, far better than your knowledge. But listen, we're going to let you into what we know.
Yeah. Our knowledge is so far ahead of anybody else's knowledge. Our knowledge goes, I'd say, past the stars. Past the stars. It goes beyond the stars. It goes as high as. Remember that plane? That thingy, the lunar.
The lunar.
Ship.
Yeah.
The lunar ship.
Yeah.
That went pretty high, didn't it?
For sure, down real.
That went, down real.
It's purely because we're on BBC One and you're not.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to talk about first of all is the first album by who?
The album's by Glib. A Manchester band. They're a Manchester band.
A Manchester band originally from Salford, moved out to a little forest. They lived in a tree house.
They lived in a tree house, but there wasn't any trees there. They called it a tree house because it came from a tree, but the tree was knocked down.
For real.
So they lived in the tree house on the ground. That's how poor they were. They were poor.
Yeah.
You know, they was eating baked beans out of somebody else's can.
Is it right that they got in the studio and as soon as they were in the studio, there was no equipment there and they just made things out of nothing?
Well, that's the rumour. That's what I've heard. Busy Boo Boo, the bass player, told me that when they got in the studio, it was an empty room.
Which is crazy.
Crazy. And Busy told me that what they had to do is he took his shoe off, and he banged it on the floor like that, and that was the bass drum, took his ring off, tapped it on the window, that was in hi-hat, he took his bollocks off, cut his bollocks off, I mean he's got no bollocks left, he took his bollocks off, he took them off, and he played them like bongos.
I mean, it's just for real, it's just down shizzle, but the main thing is the album come out and it actually got a critical acclaim. I mean, I remember myself and Eddie actually reviewing it in Whispers on the Ground magazine. And I think there was only 6 copies sold, but there was only 6 copies released.
There's only 6 copies made.
6 copies made.
6 copies made. 5 of those copies were actually not made at all.
That's good enough.